Could have been Brazil, 500 to 600 rating. I've noticed most of these games are moving games, not too sure why. And immediately, I think I know what's going on. I can see a lot of text here and not a lot of looking on the map, which is not a good sign. I mean, unless this person is a secret pro player at 500 rating, I think this one is Googled. So something is telling me there's some Googling going on here. I mean, I'm not being overly harsh, right? I mean, they don't do anything with the map. As soon as they see this thing, they zoom into the map, but into the ocean. And then after a few seconds, well, after several seconds of idle time, they just happen to zoom in into the right place. Yeah, okay. Although, actually, that is the name of the city, to be fair. But if you somehow knew it, you would have already zoomed in, you would have stayed idle in the ocean, you would have tried to find... I think I'm going around in circles. I think this one is Googled. I don't think there's any scripting going on, but everything lines up for it to be Googled. And I've noticed if the rating is low, that's actually more likely for them to Google because they just don't really understand that that's not how the game works, which is understandable. Well, I mean, although it says to not do it. Okay, seems to be a bit of lag on their end. This is Iceland, I think. Yeah, I mean, you can't see the flag, but it's definitely looking like it. Oh no, it's Finland, never mind. No, never mind again, it's Sweden. Or Norway. Oh, it is ignore all of that. This is actually harder than it seems. They know it's Iceland, it's pretty clear that it's Iceland. So they go into the capital, which makes perfect sense. But why the last minute switch and just so happens to be in the right place? I don't know, I mean, again, it could just be a case of luck. Because this doesn't really look like Reykjavik. It's not very built up or anything, so then you move to a slightly smaller city. I think this one could go either way. I don't see any evidence of scripting. And I'm going to go with insufficient evidence for Googling, because it could be either one. Could have just been very lucky, and very lucky, especially on the last minute, or... But the thing is, there wasn't really anything to Google, which is my main... I'm going to go with not. I'm going to be nice this time. I just don't think there was really anything to Google, at least nothing that would make you do it in the last few seconds. So this is 900 to 1,000, and I think that's a Bulgarian pedestrian sign. Don't see anything. Don't see anything particularly... Oh, what's going on? Don't see anything particularly strange so far. I assume they press return to start, and that is Cyrillic, so we should definitely... So I think Bulgaria is pretty much confirmed now, especially with the Gen 4. And we've got a lot of signs. Oh, well, that was a waste of time. It was not even close. Okay then. No, I don't see anything here. This is quite nice, judging by the landscape. Press play. Judged by the landscape and the flag, it's looking like Italy or Slovenia, something like that. Yet another moving game. Now immediately, I don't think anyone's going to be Googling here. I'm not really familiar if this is a place name or just signage of some kind. I don't really see too much happening on the map. Looks like they're going to start now. Oh, it's Croatia actually. I mean, yeah, getting Croatia doesn't seem too unlikely. Quite a good guess for 500 rating though. But not much is going on, which is a bit strange. Especially on on a moving game, if you don't really know what's going on, you should be moving to see if you can find something else. and they placed their marker down very close to the location, but also very close to the capital. Didn't see any evidence for scripting. I'm gonna try googling this to see what it means. But if you search Zelinski, you do get close results. Now that is where things get a bit difficult. Actually no, it's not complicated at all. If you search up Biskupek Zelinski, that's actually the full name of the town, which is this very small place in Croatia. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory what this person did, in my opinion. I'm getting quite suspicious with this one because they guess in Zelina, which is similar to Zelinski. Because like how on earth would you get that close without any better clues? Like that is literally the only thing. Again, I'm gonna see. Oh, I didn't notice that they changed their guess towards the end. No, I think this one is definitely this one has to be cheated, surely. Like last second, without any real clues, you just happen to guess in the same place. That is a bit strange. If they just sticked the guess to Zagreb, then I wouldn't have thought too much of it. But no, that last second move right here is a bit strange. And again, they could have just gone really lucky. But I don't. But you would. I don't think there's any scripting. I'm willing to say there's googling here of some sort. We got Finland. I thought they got rid of the yellow lines, but I guess not. Oh yeah, I'd highly imagine northern. That ended quickly. So what exactly did they see? They saw. Okay, it's the same place. They see that town name. That is pretty much all we have. doesn't really give us much to work with. Where even is that place? Okay, it's right there. I'll say this now before I forget. Be sure to like the video if you'd like to see me make more of these, because it is more fun than I thought. But, well, I mean, I say it's fun, but it's also quite complicated. Like, that is quite the guess. I would say this is an easy Google, but how would you do it in that short amount of time? Like, all you have, you spawn in, you see that place, but you're still moving, you're moving around. Is there any time to Google that? I don't think there's enough evidence, if I'm completely honest, because it's not like they just guessed in the middle of nowhere, they guessed next to a major city. So it's not like the Zagreb round where you guess in the city, then last second you move right next to the correct location. This one you're just guessing basically in a major city. It could be either one. I don't think there's any scripting despite how fast that was. I'm going to go with insufficient evidence. And I think I'll leave out this, unless this one is super short. This is 1100 to 1200 rating. I immediately would go with East Canada on this one myself, especially because we don't have any front plates. Okay, he's moving, which is good. Okay, he's going in Newfoundland. This seems pretty reasonable so far. Okay, just scanning the area. I don't really know what you can scan for, since you haven't found any place names, unless he's looking for lock point. Oh, Lokport. This is an 1100 to 1200 rated player. You were able to see Lokport from without zooming in too much. He then lines it up. I'm gonna have to call this one legit. It's a a relatively high rated player. He scanned for a bit. I think this one is fine. That's gonna be it for today. Let me know if I should make more of these. They're pretty fun to record. Thank you to Ground Jordan and Geomalon for being the first channel members, and to everyone else watching as well. See you soon.